Hello, you're listening to Rose Ed, the definitive soccer podcast. Me, Joe Forrester, here with Hannah East, as always, and producer Mike. The Premier League gets underway with the Gunners firing blanks as they're stung by the bees, while across North London, there appears to be no limits to what Spurs can achieve without Harry Kane as they sink City. Welcome to Rose Ed. Hannah, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Look how happy you are, Joe. Okay.
It's time for sexy managers.
Jackie Moon, Love Me Sexy, that song.
Oh, what's Jackie Moon?
It's a song
from the 50s.
It is. Yeah. It's a song that I sent it to you both the other day. That's a
Jackie
song we should
Moon.
play. Yeah.
Have you heard that Jackie Moon? I've got
It's not the sexiest name.
On that VD player. Alexa, play Jackie Moon, Love Me Sexy.
She sounds like she works behind the bar at the social club.
And she has no teeth.
Speaking of sexy managers, It's now time for Sean Dyche's Poetry Corner.
Gareth Southgate has a nose the size of a boat. When is he going to whip out his amazing waistcoat? Roberto Mancini with his soft, smooth skin. With his beautiful flowing locks, I mean, where do I begin? Luis Enrique looks rather dishy. But I've heard on the grapevine, his breath is quite fishy. I am sexier than that German manager who does the scratch and sniff, if you've seen it. I bet when he sniffs his fingers, he gets a really, really bad whiff.
Thank you, Sean.
Sure.
Cheers, Sean.
We're lucky enough to actually have Timo on the show to defend himself. We might do. Let's see how this goes. So we're lucky enough to have Timo on the show today. Timo, how do you feel about the upcoming season?
Well, I'm so excited to be at Chelsea. You see what they did in the Champions League with Frank. We talk about things like systems. He wants me as a player. I am very happy.
Timo Werner there. So
Thanks, Timo.
Thanks, Timo.
Thank you. Thanks, Timo.
Jurgen, what do you think about this season?
Yeah, let me be clear. In this moment, we will be champions. Yeah, for sure. In this moment.
Jurgen, has anyone ever told you look a bit like Garth from Wayne's World?
You can do Jurgen Klopp though, Joe. You do it.
Oh yeah, Jurgen Klopp, very exciting.
No, not like he's in a porno.
Too, drunk and sexy.
Why do you do
Thank
this?
you.
No, not saying that you're sexy, but trying to be sexy.
Oh, listen, Sadio, Mohammed, Roberto, you guys have got to play better together.
Why are you
Have to
touching
work
your own
together.
nipples? Why are you touching your
Thank God they're out of
breasts?
shot.
We will beat Manchester City if we work together, yeah. It's that. Mike, who are these men? It feels like, right, what you've done is shaken up a box of Scrabble and just let all the letters fall on the floor. I don't believe these are real people.
Yeah, so we've signed Albert Sambi-Lokonga from Anderlecht.
They were just like, but whatever you do, don't put your head under in the pool because quite a lot of people have caught pink eye. The doctor thinks it's because, and I'll bleep this, people in the pool. And then that causes eye infections. So,
Right.
it's a holiday.
If Solskjaer's building something, at the moment he's only at the bungalow stage. Like for him to get up to a townhouse, there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Hannah, you're in the property industry. Is that how it works? When you're building a house, do you build a bungalow and then you go, right, that's that?
You're like, do you know what? Take the roof off. Let's make it two-story, right? And then we're going penthouse, right? Penthouse and then a tower at the end. I mean, I've never heard that analogy before, especially when talking about
There you
football
go.
managers.
the papers are saying that Kane wants to go. It's it's his choice, and if he does stay, what version of Harry Kane are you going to be getting? Are you going to be getting the completely committed one that you've had all these years, or is it going to be someone that's sort of like just there because Daniel Levy doesn't want him to go and won't accept anything less than 150 million? I don't know. I think for you, like as much as he is your star man and key player, talking about Spurs, sometimes you have to just let the birdie free.
another. Is that a phrase?
I don't know. Take it as you will.
Let the birdie free.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I do
Let
actually
him
think
fly.
we do need to let the birdie fly. I went in, and I sat down to the doctor, and she was sort of typing on the keyboard, and then she sort of looked quite serious and turned to me and went, right, so there's something wrong with the tip of your penis. Literally like that. And I was like, I don't think so. And she was like, hang on, what's your name? And I was like, Joe. She was like, oh no, sorry, wrong person.
No.
This literally happened to me about 4 hours ago, and I was like, me and the doctor were crying with laughter. It's like one of the best things for someone to open with. So there's something wrong with the tip of your penis, and no, right now there's not.
God.
But Mike, I'm with you because I thought, what's wrong with the tip of his penis?
Poor guy. Like, what could actually go wrong there? Like, I'm frightened now.
Is that
Also
like
just-
thrush or something, maybe?
It's just a little thrush, this little thing every time.
I met my husband on the TV show Gladiators. So that's actually genuinely how I met my husband.
Hannah,
He
your
was,
life is so weird.
so my husband was, sorry, I totally forgot this. So obviously the TV show Gladiators is quite famous in the UK anyway. I don't know about
Do they have
whether...
that in America?
I don't know. It's like a total wipeout, a ninja warrior, that kind of thing, that sort of vibe. I was a
Bloody good
contestant on
telly.
the show. Ian Wright was a presenter, and he's the one that told me to get into TV presenting. But yeah, my husband was a head trainer on that show, and that's actually how I met him.
Oh, my
And
word.
he was persistent. We kept like messaging him. Obviously, he was sat here, and I'd be like, I know I did it. He did. He asked my number, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't want, because he could have lost his job if anyone found out. And then yeah, here we are next week. We've been married for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was an absolute sleazebag. But
And you've never done like any sort of gladiator bants in the bedroom? Just like, Hannah, ready?
you will go on my first wrestle.
But Hannah, do you have anything weird on your body?
Oh God, this is. I mean, seriously, where do I begin? So the only thing about that I would say is really sort of weird is when I used to feed my children, and when the postman used to, I used to breastfeed, and the postman used to come, and I've got a really high pitched doorbell, and if he used to come round when I was due to feed one of my kids, I would lactate because the doorbell pitch was so high. So I'd be like, I'd literally be like a pressure washer, and if ever I had a green top on, I'd just open the door and it'd be like ding dong. I'd be like, psh. But yeah, apart from that, I think, have you got anything weird?
I mean, where do you go after that?
Well, you asked me. You did ask me.
A fleshlight, if you haven't seen it, is where it's like a cylinder, so it's kind of in the shape of a flashlight or a torch in the UK. It replicates female
Anatomy, genitalia.
parts, bits.
This one in particular is called the turbo thrust.
Okay.
Now this one has 3 insertion points.
So I put my finger in on air.
Not with your actual winky. She didn't ask you to put your winky in live on air. She asked you to use your fingers.
No, they'd have had to really zoom in. If I would use. I think the thing that's quite hard is the director's screaming in my ear, just like, do it, do it.
If you would like to...
Okay, so that's just in there?
In there.
I don't mind the idea of it, because why not? But like, if you sort of caught sight of yourself in the mirror, you should be like, what are you doing? Like, it wasn't meant to end like this, mate.
How do you clean those out, though?
My friend, actually, when I told my friend Lottie about this, she told me about her friend who'd used one and then forgot to clean it out and then went to use it again and actually injured himself.
How did he injure himself?
Well, because it had all dried inside and it was quite jagged.
So he cut his winky on it.
So basically, what I'm going to have to bleep this bit out, but basically
Sorry.
his had dried and he it and then he cut his
Oh, that's
3 bleeps there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.